research work has different sections. We have chapter 1, that is introduction. We have the literature review section. We have the methodology section. We have the section where you discuss your results, and we have the section where you present your results. Now make sure that while you are planning, all these things are also put in place. So for your introduction section, you know that you're just doing an overview.
Are y'all ready for this?
Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Aditayo. I'm a registered nurse, and on this space I talk about nursing, research, productivity, academic writing, anything specific to nursing admission process. So if you would love to be part of this community, kindly subscribe to this channel. So let's go into today's video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to write a project from the beginning to the end. First thing is that you had gotten a topic. So for instance, I have a video where I explain how to choose a research topic, so you can check it out. So for instance, you pick a topic in wound dressing. Now, what aspect of wound dressing do you want to address? Is it the wound healing? Is it barriers affecting wounds? Is it factors influencing wounds? Is it why some wounds heal faster than the other? So you want to make sure that that has been established first. You've crafted a good research topic. Now, according to the Nursing Council of Nigeria, there is a limit. There's a word count to which your topic should be. So in school, you'll be given NMCN checklist rather of how your research should be. So they would include the number of words that your research topic should be. Now, after that has been stated and established, the next thing you want to do is you want to establish what databases you'll be checking. So what is database? Database are the search engines that you will use for your research work. Search engines are where you put your research topic you can get papers from. So one of the databases we have PubMed, we have Google Scholar, we have CNOW, we have Cochrane Library. So you have ResearchGate. So you want to you want to establish which database you want to search, and you want to strictly focus on these databases, so that you know, when it's someone that has a plan and you have a written down plan, it's faster and easier than someone that is just doing the research anyhow. So after establishing the database you want to use, so for instance, I said, okay, I'm going to use just Google Scholar alone. After establishing that database you want to use, you want to establish a time frame. How? Now, let me go back to your topic. Your topic has to be smart and reliable. It has to be something that you can search for. Now, there are some type of research where you use the PICO format. PICO stands for population, intervention, comparison, and outcome, the setting and time frame. So that is not for this level. This is a BSc research topic I'm talking about. So however, your topic has to be something reasonable. It shouldn't be vague, right? It should be something that when people see, they have an idea into what to expect in the research paper. It shouldn't be something that would confuse a lot of people. After you've established that the databases you want to check, next phase of the writing process is that you want to plan. So in your planning phase, you want to include what here to what here are you searching for. So NMCN recommends 5 years lag. So for instance, if it's from 2019 to 2024, 2020 to 2025, something like that. So it could be 5 years. It could be 5 years is recommended for research papers and 10 years for books. So you want to have that in mind. You want to have that in planning, because when you use Google Scholar or PubMed, all these things are going to be included in the filters to search for your research paper, so that you won't be going helter-skelter and you finish reading a paper and realize that the paper is not useful to you. So all these things has to be really put in place. Then after you've established these filters, you want to establish what types of researches do you want to search. Is it articles? Is it case reports? Is it case reports? Is it systematic reviews? Is it meta-analysis? So what type of research are you searching for? So you can use all that in research. For a BSc research, I don't think you should actually put that filter there, because it's not necessary now. But for a master's research, you can focus on that. Now, I've chosen my database, I've chosen the filters. You want to go to PubMed or Google Scholar and start your topic and the filters, see what you can get. Now, in the explaining of the topic you are choosing, you want to ensure that one of the parameters is also ensuring that your topic is researchable. It's not something that when you go online you won't see any paper. Your topic should be researchable. So now, after putting your topic and adding the filter, see how many papers you can get, then read through the papers. Have like an overview. You don't have to read everything, just read the abstract to know if this paper suits you. Then after you've gotten the paper that suits you, then you can now read them in depth and then select information from them. Now, one of the things I think you should have when writing your research paper is that you must have a notebook and a pen where you jot down. Now, it's not really so easy to like be reading on your phone every time and be trying to select information. What I do when writing a research paper is that I get a note. So when reading an article, I jot down the things I want to know, and on that note I write down the name of the author, so that when I'm doing my referencing, I'm going to know the ones to put in text and the ones to use as a reference list. And also, while doing a research paper, make sure that you copy the citation and paste it somewhere. As you're reading the paper, you're copying the citation and pasting it somewhere, because it's going to be hard at the end of the day to want to gather all the citations together and then put them. So when you have it somewhere, it's easier for you to just format the citation. Now, in your planning phase also, you should make sure that the type of referencing recommended is also there. So for NMCN, they recommend 7th edition of APA referencing. So you want to be familiar with the 7th edition of APA referencing. Research work has different sections. We have chapter 1, that is introduction. We have the literature review section. We have the methodology section. We have the section where you discuss your results, and we have the section where you present your results. Now, make sure that while you are planning, all these things are also put in place. So for your introduction section, you know that you're just doing an overview, right? An overview. So there's a video on my YouTube channel where I spoke about introduction, so how to write a good introduction. So please check it out too. Then after writing your introduction, the next part is your literature review, where you go in depth into every section. Your literature review should be crafted from your research objectives. So for instance, in my introduction section, there's research objectives there, which are the things I intend to achieve in writing this research paper. So now all those things should be an heading in your literature review, and then should be discussed further. And your methodology, that's where you can either do your data analysis yourself, or you contact someone to do your data analysis. So if you are very familiar with the use of XPSS and use of quality reviews, so you want to you want to do it yourself, but if you are not, you want to employ someone to do that aspect for you, and that person that is doing your data analysis will also help you to interpret the results, right? So your 4 and 5 is settled. So but the main part of the work is chapter 1 to 3. But it's always advisable that even after, you should have a knowledge of how to do data analysis, because most times some analysts make mistakes. So you want to be sure that you can go through everything that the analyst has done and be sure that everything is correct. I hope with these few points of mine you have an idea. If you have any question, ask me in the comment section.